نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. There's no hadith or practice of Sahaba or the Imams of the past about calling out Adhaan after burial. So this, if someone considered to be the Sunnah way, it will be considered bid'at because this is innovation in deen. Some scholars from especially Indo-Pak continent, that area, they and others from Muslim Ummah has, and that's a minority group who said there's no prohibition in any hadith either. So the default is it should be permissible. But that is a quite weak argument because when Aslul Ashya al Ibaha, that principle is fiqhi principle, it's not absolute in its import at all. But even if we take as the legal maxim, as a rule, it has limitations and certain conditions. But besides that, ibadat are only done worship, acts of coming close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are guidelines given by Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You have to have a proof for its permissibility, not that absence of anything is considered okay. Means absence of prohibition is okay, for example. That is the principle some people have taken without any significant support from the earlier imams. It's a quite recent uh, wrong understanding, actually, that if there's no prohibition, then it is permissible. That's not the way. It is for worldly things. When it comes to deen, religious practices, ibadat, anything which is done to get near to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there must be allowance, or there must be a precedence for that. There must be in Quran, Sunnah, Ijma, and Qiyas something from that to allow that worship, that act of obedience, act of devotion. Yeah, from day to day stuff, worldly matters, things are permissible provided there's no prohibition clearly mentioned. But for ibadat, for devoutness, acts of devotions, there must be either Quran, Sunnah, or Ijma of Ummah, or the Qiyas, which is the analogy available from the you know to the juristic minds and the fuqaha, and the earlier generations should have acted upon that, and that becomes safer opinion. And since those who are proponent and those who allow, they do not say it's sunnah, they say it's only permissible. So when something is permissible and it is not sunnah, and there's chance that it may be bid'ah, but there's a chance that it is obviously not the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it's definite that this is not the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Sahaba and the pious people calling out adhan after prayer, then it is safer to not do that, because not must. Why should we do that? Why do we you know put a lot of emphasis on that, especially when we live in the time when people are drifting away from the mainstream Islam? They have got new practices creeping in, day out, in the name of that we don't find any prohibition, so we just do it. And this has caused more trouble than benefit, unfortunately. So people are leaving Sunnah when something which is categorically practiced by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We leave them and we just go for some new things, and that is quite a upsetting and bad, because we are follower and ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we should be sticking to his life, his style. Yes, when there is a leeway, definitely go for it. When there is a difference of opinion and the caution is on the side where one should be, a bit more careful about, then just take that caution side, inshallah ta'ala. May Allah make it easy. We should all try and avoid it. But as I said, there are certain scholars they allow it, and that's, they say it's not sunnah, but it is permissible because there's no prohibition. And they take, oh, because we call out adhan, for example, when someone is born, in the ear. So adhan is not a specific. We're not saying adhan is specific to prayer. Yes, you call out if there was, a birth of a newborn. So what? That's fine. That's where the Sharia gives us the hint to call out adhan. Not everywhere, anywhere, whenever we feel like. So we should try and avoid all such things, inshallah ta'ala, to be on the safe side anyway, even if there was enough evidence. So, if there was a suspicion, we should just be staying away from such matters.